There, the sort of foggy, misty cloud cover that we've been seeing this evening, and it's continuing overnight. There is in the province a fog advisory in northern Ontario and Marathon and Wawa, and a rainfall warning as well. Fog, though, definitely is going to continue through the overnight. Temperatures very mild. We've got some southerly winds pushing in. That's what's helping to bring in the fog. 16 degrees overnight, 17 for the morning, and the winds will be sustained at 20 kilometers an hour. We're talking about our active weather watch because tomorrow afternoon, this front will push on through southern Ontario, including the Greater Toronto region. The winds will pick up and the rain will pick up as well. So it's going to be the type of commute home on Friday afternoon that is going to be a little bit nasty. Bring in the patio furniture right now while you can, because this is the wind story. Anything in orange is winds sustained between 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. And then we start to see those deeper reds, that's stronger winds, and it's going to be out of the southwest for Friday afternoon. And then Saturday, we could develop some lake effect showers with westerly winds, and it's still going to be quite gusty for your Saturday afternoon. Friday, too, I want to mention we could be seeing some thunderstorms. They should be non-severe in nature, but definitely something to consider. And this is the rainfall we have to talk about. It's going to be persistent starting Friday night into Saturday. Now, this is through to Sunday because the low is going to be lingering in the area, so we could see those lake effect showers. Northern Ontario getting hit the hardest with 50 to 80 millimeters of rain, but Toronto, Newmarket, Vaughan, you name it, 15 to 30 millimeters is possible, and we can still see those lingering showers into Saturday. Saturday night looks good for Nuit Blanche in Toronto. Now, the days are getting shorter, and Sunday, November 2nd, is when we'll be turning the clocks back this year. Nathan Coleman tells us how that originated. This is pretty spectacular. If you woke up to this every day, I'm sure you would be happy. This network, just upload them to our website, theweathernetwork.com. Glad you could join us. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. In the province of Ontario, there is a fog advisory for Marathon over to Wawa and a rainfall warning for Elliott Lake. So this is a system that has already brought some prefrontal rains to northern Ontario, and it's coming for us in the south. Now, overnight, we're going to be dealing with the dense fog. You've probably seen it outside already this evening. Hamilton up towards Toronto, Niagara Falls too, pretty dense. The winds are light, and we're going to need those winds to pick up to push it away. That will happen by the mid-morning. Overnight temperature-wise, Toronto very mild at 16 degrees. Ottawa's 11. Pembroke will be 12. Hamilton 13. And by the morning, we're going to start to see that sunshine coming in. 17 in Toronto. You might feel like it's a mild, nice start to the day, but don't be fooled. Bring in your patio furniture. The winds are going to pick up, and the rain is going to be very persistent with this storm. We are going to be live streaming on our website starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't watch us on TV, we'll definitely be live streaming. And we're also going to have storm hunter Mark Robinson in the field because we could be seeing some isolated thunderstorms that are non-severe, including Toronto and Hamilton. So the timing on the system is it's already brought some showers around Sault Ste. Marie, and then it's going to push on through tomorrow afternoon in Toronto. So think that commute time, not the best timing. Now, recently, our Calgary reporter, Deb Mediechka, spoke with a storm chaser and photographer, Beth Allen, about her process in the field. We certainly are. Thanks so much. That was Chrissy Van, who was outside earlier today. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. And speaking of those winds, let's get to that first. If there's anything outside right now that you think is going to be blown away, bring it in. Areas around the GTA could see gusts up to 60 kilometers an hour as this front pushes through. So as you start to see those reds, which is Friday afternoon, that's when you know we're going to see the strong winds. Areas along the shores of Lake Erie and through St. Catharines, we could see gusts up to 80 kilometers an hour, and it will still be quite gusty into Saturday. And Saturday is going to feel even colder. The winds are going to shift direction, and temperatures will be cooler. Friday afternoon, a slight risk of seeing some thunderstorms. We're going to have a team in the field chasing them down if anything does start to fire up in terms of thunderstorms. Mark Robinson will be out in the field, and also we'll be live streaming on our website in case you can't watch us on TV. That's starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So the system starts to move in by tomorrow afternoon. Now, if this time of year you start to feel a little down, Kasia Badurka tells us how to cope. A little bit foggy by the afternoon and into the evening time. Overnight tonight, if you're traveling, put those fog lights on. It is going to be quite dense, as you can see here all across the board. Extreme northern Ontario has fog advisories, so there's some patchy fog across the province. Friday morning, Toronto will be 17 degrees. We're going to see some showers building in first around southwestern Ontario, but it's going to be a dry to start the day, so the morning commute looks good along the 400 series highways, but then as we head into the afternoon, a storm is approaching, and it's going to pick up our winds as well. Now through cottage country, it's a long stretch of wet weather. Look at Parry Sound. By Sunday, the high is only going to be 9 degrees, and we're going to see lake effect showers predominantly in through cottage country for the entire weekend. Now, Chrissy Van was outside earlier today talking about today's weather and what we have coming. Let's not talk about winter yet, but yes, it's definitely signs of it across the country. There's even a blizzard warning in Nunavut for tonight. All right, this evening for us in southern Ontario, mild temperatures, southwest winds, and with this front pushing through, you'll notice we start to see these reds popping up on this map. So by Friday morning, some strong winds. By the afternoon, gusts between 60 to 80 kilometers an hour. And behind it, we're still going to see some strong winds into the weekend, and that's going to bring some lake effect showers, predominantly again in cottage country. Friday afternoon could see some thunderstorms popping up around Hamilton and through the southwestern Ontario. And this rain has already pushed through northern Ontario. It's a dry start for the morning commute. By the afternoon, however, Toronto, if you're driving home in the area, it's going to be slow going because the rain is going to be quite persistent. By Saturday evening, Nuit Blanche is on, outdoor event. It is going to be clearing out, but we've got 15 to 30 millimeters of rain coming. Now, pumpkins, you might be looking for some this weekend. Halloween's just around the corner. Well, speaking of hurricanes, typhoons, the same thing, only that's what they're named in the Pacific. This one, a Category 3 that is going to be impacting Tokyo in the long-range forecast here. So currently it is Category 3. It's expected to strengthen to Category 4 and then make landfall as a Category 1. Tokyo, huge population. So into the weekend, we'll be following this very closely right here on the Weather Network. By Monday, it does look to be pushing offshore. Now, we have an exciting clip for you to see. Angry Planet will be premiering this Sunday right here on the Weather Network at 5 and 8 p.m. local time. Here's a sneak peek.
Yeah.